Hi, welcome back. Listen, this is the professor speaking. At this moment, you will learn something new and interesting.
Get rich quick, zero risk, guaranteed returns. Sounds too good to be true? That's because it is. You may have just walked into a Ponzi scheme, one of the most dangerous financial traps of our time. From Charles Ponzi in the 1920 seconds to Bernie Madoff in the 2000s, these schemes have scammed billions from people across the globe. So, how do they work? Why do smart people fall for them? And what can you do to avoid being the next victim? A Ponzi scheme is a type of investment fraud. It works like this. Someone promises you high returns with little or no risk. You invest your money, and soon you get paid exactly what they promised. So you trust them. You tell your friends. You invest even more. But here's the trick. The money you're receiving isn't profit. It's just money from newer investors paid to earlier ones. There's no real business, no genuine profits, just a giant financial illusion. Eventually, the scam runs out of new investors and collapses. By then, it's too late. The term Ponzi scheme comes from a man named Charles Ponzi. In 1919, he promised people in Boston a 50% return in just 45 days through international postal reply coupons. The idea was clever, but flawed. Ponzi wasn't making any profit, he was just using new investors' money to pay earlier ones. Within months, he raised over $15 million. That's over $200 million today. But like all such schemes, it collapsed. Thousands lost their life savings. Ponzi was arrested, and his name became synonymous with fraud. But why do people fall for it? It's not just greed, it's trust, hope, and social proof. When early investors get paid, they become believers. They tell their friends. Entire communities can get pulled in. Many Ponzi schemes target groups, retirees, religious circles, or trusted social networks where people rarely question each other. Want to avoid being a victim? Watch for these warning signs. Guaranteed high returns with little risk. No clear explanation of how the business works. Trouble withdrawing your money. Pressure to reinvest. Returns that are always consistent, even in bad markets. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now let's look at some of the biggest Ponzi schemes in history. Bernie Madoff, the most infamous of all. He ran a $65 billion scam for over 2 decades, fooling even the biggest banks and charities. Sarada Group in India collected over 2,500 crore rupees, mainly from poor and middle-class families, promising big returns through fake real estate and media businesses. BitConnect, a crypto-based Ponzi promising daily profits through a mysterious trading bot. It vanished in 2018, leaving global investors $3.5 billion poorer. And modern social media scams, where fake gurus on YouTube or Instagram ask for Bitcoin, promising to double it. They disappear days later. The schemes may evolve, but the trick stays the same. So, what have we learned? Ponzi schemes don't need dark alleyways or shady offices anymore. They come dressed in slick websites, fancy branding, and even influencer endorsements. But the core is the same, no real business, just money moving in circles. Here's how to protect yourself. Do your research. Ask where the profits come from. Stay skeptical, especially with guaranteed returns. Diversify, don't bet it all on one investment. And most importantly, trust your instincts. If something feels off, ask questions. If answers aren't clear, walk away. Because in the world of Ponzi schemes, knowledge is your best defense. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more explainers like this, and share it with friends, especially those thinking about their next investment opportunity. Stay smart, stay informed, and stay scam-free.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to listen to the professor again. Signing off. Take care.